Hello everyone, welcome back as we continue our journey to reading the Bible every day. So today's reading is also following this website. If you guys are new, you guys can follow up, or you guys can start today. It's never too late to turn to the Bible. It's never too late to follow God. So today's reading is from Genesis. This, and this. But today, let's just cover up the first main idea, which is the story of Cain and Abel. This is directly following up after Adam and Eve realized they were naked and those two buffoons hiding behind the bush, and God caught them, and then they pointed fingers. No, Adam pointed fingers, and then God just said, like, both of you were on it, so both of you must fall. Yeah, so they did fall and then fall to earth, and they had these two children, Cain and Abel, which we will be talking about. So basically, if you're not familiar, it's how the Cain, the firstborn, and Abel, the secondborn, how these two gave their offerings to God differently. So Cain gave, in here in chapter 4, verse 3, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to God, and Abel, on the other hand, brought fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. So the Lord favored Abel's offering. And then Cain got jealous, Cain got angry, and God said a really powerful thing that I think is the main idea of today's sharing, which is, if you do what is right, will you not be accepted? This is a rhetorical question. But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. What God is saying here is to Cain, like, if you do what is right, will you not be accepted? Like, oftentimes if we sin, we'd like to justify it, but actually deep down in our hearts, we know that it's wrong, and we know that we won't be accepted for this. But by denying it, sin is creeping behind us, and sin is hiding through jealousy, through pride, through more sins, illusions, and this is what leads us to more sin. That's what I think is going on in Cain's mind. That's why he tries to justify, he's jealous that God favors Abel, even though he knows that Abel put more hard work to his offering. And then that leads to his jealousy, and that sin is creeping over him, and then that leads to his pride. He thinks he's better, and that leads to him murdering Abel.